Okay, this video is about the gold list method created by David James. Now, this book is by Lydia Makova. I don't know how to pronounce that. PhD. I'm going to give a link in the description for this ebook. This is an ebook that she gives away for free, and you can connect with her. She is it's called languagementoring.com, and I'll give you that. Link here at the description. Basically the gold list method is one notebook, thousands of words, no memorizing. That's really key right there. No memorizing. Okay, let's look at this. Here's David James, and this is Lydia. I guess this is Lydia Makova here, or Machova, whatever the name is. I don't know. I think it's Makova. But let's look at the system. What you're going to do is you're going to buy a notebook. You're going to buy a blank notebook, and ultimately each 2 pages that you have, your left and your right pages, are going to look like this right here. And A right here is going to be what's called a head list. And on the head list, you're going to have theoretically 20 words. You're going to have 20 words that you're learning in your target language. You're going to have the words listed here in a column, and then you're going to have the translation in your own language here, which my own language would be English. So I'll have it here. So this is going to be the words that we're going to learn. You're going to have a box A, B, C, and D here. All right. You'll see that here in just a minute. I'll show you. The first distillation, he calls it a distillation. Here's what you're going to do. And this is the theory. It's based on Ebbinghaus's theory of forgetting, and basically proves that Ebbinghaus was right in his theory. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose 20 words or phrases. She talks about using phrases more than just words, and I happen to agree with her. I think it's much more efficient to learn phrases rather than just learning individual words. It's far more efficient, and you're going to learn much faster. So you're going to list these. You're going to find probably a frequency list of the most important words in your target language. And you're going to start with the most frequently used word and follow this list and learn these words. Or if you're studying some kind of book that's teaching you the language, maybe there's a vocabulary section, and you can use those words in that vocabulary section. So you're going to list those words here. You're simply going to write them. After you write them, you're not going to go look back at this for 2 weeks. So 14 days. This arrow right here represents 14 days. After 14 days, you're going to test yourself. You're going to cover up your translation and possibly look at the word itself, or look at your translation and guess the word. So you're going to test yourself on these 20. All right. What they're showing right here, and you can see it, it's not real big here on my video, but you're going to see 14 expressions here. The theory is that after 14 days, you're going to remember 30% of these words, with no review during that time and no memorizing. This is really important to understand. She's showing how she's listed her 2 columns of words right here. So what you're going to do, we're going to come back to this here just in a minute, and that's the calendar to help you to remember. So 14 days here, and then you're going to have 14 that you didn't know. You knew 30% of them. That's the theory. You will know at least 30% of the words after 14 days with no memorizing and no reviews. Okay? So the 14 that you don't know, you're going to list them again right here with their translation. You're going to write them, then you're going to forget about them for 2 weeks. 14 more days here. All right. After those 2 weeks, You're going to go back, you're going to cover one side of this, you're going to test yourself, and according to the theory, you're going to know about 30% of them, or let's just say 4 expressions. He's saying expressions rather than words, or she's saying expressions rather than words here. So you're going to know 4 of them, which is, roughly 30%. And that's going to leave 10 that you don't know. You're going to put those 10 here. You're going to list them. And then you're going to wait 14 more days. You can see it all right here. She's got it all well planned out here. Like I said, I'll give you a link so you can get this ebook, and then you can connect with her, and it'll help her with her endeavors in language training, language mentoring, she calls it, and also it'll help you to read this book. So you started out here, you got 14 days here, no review, no memorizing. Then you test yourself. All right, those words that you know, you don't list them here. You list the ones you don't know here, 2 columns once again. Okay, you wait 14 more days. So we're 28 days into this. You're going to test yourself on these, and then you're going to know 4 of them. 10 of them you probably don't know. All right, according to their theory. And you're going to list those 10 that you don't know. You're going to list them here. You're going to write them one time, no review, no memorizing, and then you're going to wait 14 more days. He says at least 14 days. She says at least 14 days. All right. You're moving yourself. If you know anything about Ebbinghaus, you're moving yourself out to the limit of the forgetting curve that Ebbinghaus came up with about how we forget things. Okay. So you're going to wait 14 more days. So here, you're 42 days into this, all right? You're going to test yourself again on these, and you should pretty well know all the expressions by the time you get here, okay? So this is a learning process. Now, you say, well, it'd take me forever to learn very many words. No, you're going to be doing this every day. It's the next thing I'm going to talk about here. The way she has it here in the book is what I like it the way she's got it. On day 1, you're going to label this right here. Rather than putting list number, you're going to put A1 right here. B1, C1, and D1. Okay? That means this is your A box from your head list from day 1. This will be your B box from your head list on day 2. And this is going to be your C. It's just identifying this head list right here, which is going to be your first day here, okay? Let's go back and look at the calendar. This is something very excellent that she's done here in this. She's got a gold list calendar, okay? You're going to do A1. A1 is your first head list. That's going to be 20 words. The next day, you're going to do A2 with a new head list, a new page like this, okay? A new page like this, and that's going to be A2. Next day, you're going to have 20 more words. So you're 60 words into this right now. You're not memorizing these words. You're not going to even review these words. There's no memorizing, no review. What you're doing is you're learning these over a period of time, and according to David James, the creator of the Gold List method, according to him, you're going to be putting these words into long-term memory. But it's a process. It's not something you're going to do one day and you know all these words. That's not how it's going to happen, okay? So you'll notice here, A1, the first head list, which is your first 20 words, you're going to review in 2 weeks. That's this right here, B1. It's your first distillation of A1, okay? A2, you're going to review 14 days later, B2, first distillation of A2. Okay? A3, A4, A5. So 5 days into it, you've got 100 words that you're learning. So you come to A6, you're going to have 120 words in your learning pipeline. Let's just call it a pipeline. you got it in your learning pipeline. But you'll notice right here, A6 is going to be reviewed 14 days later, which is B6. 6 tells you that it's this list right here, this head list. Your head list is your original words that you created on this day right here. You're going to test yourself 14 days later for a B6. Okay? First distillation of A6, which would be this one right here. Okay? So it's going to be best for you to set up a calendar like this. She's done an excellent job of showing you a sample calendar here of the way you're going to do this. So you're going to get these words in your pipeline. That's basically what's going to be happening. It is a process of learning. It's called the Go List Method. It's created by David James. This book is from languagementoring.com, and it's by Lydia Machova. And so I'll give you the link for it. You'll learn more about it when you get the book. Hopefully this video will help you to understand the Go List method a little bit better. After 1 year, if you're doing 20 words a day, after 1 year, you should have learned close to 2,000 words in a year. That's what you do doing this method. It's an easy method. It doesn't require a lot of time. In fact, it requires very little time. All you're doing is writing and filling in these boxes A, B, C, and D over a period of time. So that's the way the Go List method works. I hope this video helps you, and wish you well in your endeavors to learn whatever language it is that you're learning. Have a great day.